You stop doing that. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you work and you get that treat, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like I'm ducking food? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that. You chuck it on your people. You chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father. You chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister. You chuck it on the devil and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody never giving no break. Police not giving no break. Not our food, the man not giving no break. Not even I cannot giving no break. Yeah, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for
I would say you drink it, so she doesn't have to admit.
I have documents and all of these that I need to go ahead and process. Welcome to Court in Court. Wait, you can't see me over here. You go over here. Welcome to Court in Court, where we find providence, and there is providence in our court, and we find justice for everything and every single problem there is. Our courts can have very, very exclusive deals, such as people, hitting and disrespecting the judge, me, himself, I-self. There we go. And so I'm live on YouTube right now as this is recording. We could all rise for the judge and salute the flag. It's a good thing. So as you can see, there's new lights. There's still going to be a whole bunch of stuff added on. I got to get a little cover for that area, just like I did for this area. And there's going to be covers all around this ceiling. It's just going to get more and more better as you stay tuned, but it'll stay like this for a little while. Before we judge the situation, I would like to explain the situation to you. subject has teacher her teacher has put in an obligation for to repeat kindergarten, and I will here to judge if there is such needs or necessary for her to repeat kindergarten. We will start the judgment now. We have her signature, so she doesn't have to attend the court. If she decides to attend the court, or if there's a retrial, she will attend the court at a different time. Judge Ezekiel, which is me, pass it on down to me. Okay. Amaris, I accidentally said her name. I wasn't supposed to. Will have the obligation to repeat kindergarten at any means because of her failing. Teacher has already put in an obligation for her to repeat kindergarten, and any such means as that. Maris is a good student. I taught her one day, but she provides her time in other meetings and other situations as necessary. She doesn't really take all her time, and she doesn't put all of her time into the exact measurement she needs to put the time in. She sleeps at school, where she has been assigned extra help without a decision from any circumstances. Judge, this is the first time taking her to court. My means I have no evidence like I did for the other one, and they had to refile the court because they found evidence. Now that'll probably happen to this if I say something and they don't like, they're going to probably refile and show me evidence. I have no evidence of her failing. No evidence or anything of her failing. I just know her teacher signs the exclusive deal for her to repeat, or the obligation to repeat. If I had more evidence, I would, be. I would be there. I would be like, okay, this is right now. This is right now. Repeat. Under the circumstances of what I see right now, she has the obligation to repeat. I do want to put a charge exclusive that I will give her 30 days to improve. If those 30 days are not improved, we will reschedule a court date. And I will give her till next quarter, quarter 4 to have to repeat. Right now, I'm going to say that yes, she needs to repeat, but if she improves in the 30 days I have assigned and improves, she will not be able to repeat. And I will step up. I will give Amaris 30 days to improve. If she does not improve those 30 days, she will continue the repeating process. That is a blooper. I will give Amaris 30 days to improve, but we will hold down the repeat process at this. But if she does not improve in those 30 days, then I will restrict in order for her to repeat. Right now, I'm saying she needs to repeat, but if she improves in 30 days, she will not be held liable to repeat. Case dismissed, no parties were judged. I don't know how that even happened. I was like, I don't know how that happened. That's crazy. I know, and I moved this too. Yeah. Unbelievable. I stamped it though. Ah! But today is just not my day. Yeah, of course. Alright. That one, yeah. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Raise your hand, cause I'm about to set trend. Vacation plans, I'm a boy like my index fans. So are you gonna get this? I'm a motherfucking finger. I'll stay content. How can I have all these fans if I'm smiling like a liar's pants? Someone's life, and I got no plans to retire. I don't still let them man, you admire these chicks and flags. I only get more handsome and fly. I got them racing up like what you do when you let someone fly. So it goes over the coast and ground just like the plates on the chamber. We caught the plate, but my dollar stop playing. I'm like that, take a baseball. I'm a kidding. So I feel like so much less that they call me giddy. Cause I make fans and I call getting cheese a cakewalk. I'm a player. I'm too motherfuckers need you to share. Don't even mention the fear. Ain't even continue to care. But I tell the bitch I'm married. Should vary the phase of my genital area. The original Richard Ramirez. But you revere to my legs that I sit well. So they want to give me the chance. Like a paraplegic and it's scary. Call it Harry Carey. Cause every time a nigga Harry Carey, I'm married. I'm talking dictionary. I'm swearing up and down. Niggas spit this shit's hilarious. It's time to put these bitches in the obituary column. I'm going to tell you how I respect the column. Get the shot and stereo. Keep us lagging. You have a bad beat. Single that moves. Take a back seat. Take a back seat. Means what a next seat. Single do not back seat. These people, this my case, the bitch like a bitch, she would catch you, Gino, I think, really gotta have it, Gino. I don't know what to do, what I'm doing, all the words are enemy, and I don't know, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna rage, I'm murdering, everybody, with a bit of a camera, with everybody's going, I'm literally getting it, again, I'm gonna make anybody who wanted with the phone for it, nobody wanted to get it anyway, I'm getting it, like I'm really in, like a killer, like a really, you're bringing it, kill it, out of me, you don't want to be the enemy of the demon, when you're me, what's the enemy, every bit of his I'm going to spit it when I'm in the vicinity, motherfucker, you better duck, you feel me, dead, I'm in the charge, enemy, 100%, you think I'm enemy, motherfucker, bitch, I'm available, you want the battle, I'm available, I'm playable, I'm debatable, I'm unavoidable, I'm debatable, I'm untolerable, I got a topic, I'm going to get a painful, I'm not available. Man, stop. What I'm saying.
Yeah. Life is about expressing yourself, your look, your soundtrack, your world. And sometimes you need to tune out to tune in to what matters. New Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro are true wireless earbuds for those who live to their own beat. Dive into your music and feel every note with intelligent active noise cancellation, silky treble, and full pulsing bass. Introducing new Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. Click or tap now to find out more.
Niggas are counting me out, I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them lit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit, the game is off balance, I'm back on my shit, the Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it, you all on my dick, I'm all in my bag, as hard as it gets, I do not feel powder, I may take a sip, I might hit the blunt, but I'm not on the trip, I ain't popping no pills, but you do what you wish, I roll with some fiends, I love them to death, I got a few mil, but not all of them rich, what good is the bread, my niggas is dope, what good is first class, and my niggas can't sit. That's my next mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas more chips. Just put the rolling right back on my wrist. That's my favorite drizzy, give me a kick. Back when the rap was trying like this. Yeah, like you legends cannot coexist. But I never beat with a nigga for nothing. If I spoke a rapper, it's something legit. It won't be for clout, it won't be for fame. It won't be because my shit ain't selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest new stickers. It won't be because some niggas sell in my lane. Everything grows, it's destined to change. I love you, little niggas, I'm glad that you came. I hope that you scrape every dollar you came. I hope you no money, won't face the pain. To the OGs, I'm begging you now. Was watching you when you was chasing the down. I counted your cadence, I'm living your style. I studied the grace, I'm the greatest right now. So if you feel me, you ain't got a choice. I ain't no tone, still make all that noise. The shit gon' be different, I set my intentions. I promise to slap on that ass for voice. Niggas been counting me out, I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing their names, I'm making a list, I'm checking them twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit, the gamers are fast, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, no sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it, you all on my dick. I just poured something in my cup. I just want me something I can feel. Promise I will never let me go. Money is your phone to make you real. Put it in something that I got stuck. Now you give them something they can feel. It ain't about the struggle, give a fuck. Just a little random, dead in the middle of two generations. Under the bone, we go all at once. Just at the lab, we in 21 savage. I'm about to go on me, check up on lunch. Had it on top of the young nigga Kodak. Reminded me of your niggas from here. Straight out the project, no taking just honest. I wish they had no guidance for real. 20 niggas in cycle of jail. Spending their birthdays inside of the cell. We coming from a long bloodline of trouble. We raised by our mamas, no, we gotta heal. We hurting our sisters, the babies as well. We killing our brothers, they poison our girls.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you work and you have bad trees, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get acting, you must get cool. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You took it on that one, you took it on this one, you took it on your mother and you took it on your father, you took it on your brother and you took it on your sister, you took it on your best one and you took it on me. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody not giving no break. Police not giving no break. Not the house to them not giving no break. Not even you not giving no break. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Church time. At this moment, we will be having our own church session. This session will take place right now. At 3:30, we will start. After 3:30, we will go on to 4 o'clock. The church session will be over. Thank you very much.
But if you leave all the things, it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up. Said there would be trial. Never said I would fall. Never said that everything would go the way I want to go. But when my back is against the wall and I feel all hope is gone, I'll just lift my head up to the sky and say, help me to be strong. I just can't too far from where I started. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. I'm really even when I Always fresh, always uplifting. Life, hope, music. The journey. Always uplifting. You gave a heavenly breath and now it's air in our chest. That's why we're singing it back to you. For every battle you won, for everything that you've done and everything that you're gonna do. Saying so much I never doubted. Feels so good, I wanna shout it. Yeah, when I really think about it, all I wanna do is we can be party. That's what tonight I'm gonna so let your glory be heard until it covers the earth. Don't wanna wait for the rocks to shout. We got a reason to praise. This is the color to say. No one is gonna shut down. We got a reason. It's church only on the weekend. Yeah, when I got the coffee, all we wanna do is that's why we came. That's why we came. So let the night chorus sing. That's why we came. So let the night I gotta say, that's why we came. That's why we came. So let the night come on and sing. Lord, I can make. That's why we made it. So let the night just sing. Whether you're unwinding or winding up for another all-nighter, we're with you. Life, hope, music, the journey. You call great by you called me out on my sheet. I see the old is passed away. The new has come. Now I have resurrection power. Live on the inside, Jesus. You have given us freedom. No longer bound by sin and darkness. Living in the goodness. You have given us freedom. I'm dressed in royalty. Your Holy Spirit lives in me. I see my past has been redeemed. Has come. Now I have resurrection power. Living on the inside, Jesus. You have you have given us freedom. You have given us freedom. My chains are gone. Freedom. You have given given us freedom. You have given us freedom. Hallelujah. You have given us freedom. You have given us freedom. My chains are gone. You have given us freedom. You have given us freedom. Resurrection power, living on the inside. I'm no longer bound by darkness, living in the light of your goodness. You have given us freedom. Now, you have given us journey artist, Big Daddy Weave. You can't stand on what you don't know, but if you can think about the times when you have seen God to be faithful, you've experienced his love, remember and stand on that history in your life. Remember and stand on the truth that deep down you really do know that God is good. Big Daddy Weave, one of the artists encouraging you to trust in God's love and faithfulness on the journey.
Ever had those moments in life that you wish what is laid out in front of you right at that moment could be captured in a picture? Hey, it's Becky with your Journey Partner Connection. I was walking out the other day and I was hustling to get home because the clouds had really started to roll in. I rounded this little bend in our neighborhood and stopped in my tracks. What lay before me was simply beautiful. On the one side was dark clouds that promised a storm, and on the other side was blue skies yet to be touched by what was approaching. In the middle of these stood this old church steeple, the kind that has the cross right at the top. The picture was beautiful. Whether in a storm or facing your blue skies, God will always be right there, ready to handle the weather with you. Some of us need that reminder today. I made it home that day without a single drop of rain on me, but with a vivid picture captured forever in my mind.
The Journey thanks Capital Repair Services for their support. Capital Repair Services offers sales and service of outdoor power equipment at 3 locations in Virginia: Warsaw, Richmond, and Virginia Beach. They feature national brands like Cub Cadet, DeWalt, Stihl, Echo, and DR Power, and offer parts and service for all brands. Capital Repair Services can be reached through the Journey Business Directory and online at capitalrepairservices.com.
I was so helpless. Where did the light go? I had no hope that deep down in my soul, I was watching, I was waiting, I was praying, I was singing down on my knees, right where it's found me. Stories of hope shared on the journey. It definitely encourages your heart. Your support makes that possible. Financially partner with The Journey at myjourneyfm.com or on the My Journey FM mobile app. Life, hope, music, The Journey.
This is the story of a runaway, no way home and no way out. I threw the best of me away. I had my chance, it's too late now. Too far gone, too ashamed to think that you still know my name. But love refused to let my story end that way. You didn't wait for me to find my way. I couldn't cross that distance, even if I wanted to. You came right up to me, but anybody else would have turned and left me at my worst. Love moves first. Oh, what kind of grace, relentless grace, chase this rebel down. Crawling to this prisoner's cage, take my hand and pull me out. You knew I couldn't make the change, so you became the change in me. And now I live to tell the story of the God who rescued. You didn't wait for me to find my way to you. I couldn't cross that distance, even if I wanted to. Right after me, but everybody else would have turned and left me as I was. Love moved from the floor to the major, from the major to the grave. Your cross is the proof that I made the first move. My grave to keep you, to restore all the way. Your cross is the proof that I made the first move. I remember where you found me. I'm amazed by where I stand. Your cross is the proof that love made the first move. You didn't wait for me.
I could cross that distance, even if I wanted to. My love to me, but anybody else would turn me as I would. Oh, love moves first. A new start, a new venture. This has been a huge journey that has encouraged me to just step out and do what I felt God needed me to do. With God's help, you can do it. Which was to start my own business. So I did it. Life, hope, music, the journey. I try to hold on to this world with everything I have, but I feel the weight of what it brings and the hurt that tries to grab. Many trials that seem to never end. This word declares this truth, that we will enter in this rest. The wonders anew, but I hold on to this hope. And the promise that he brings, that there will be a place with no more suffering. There will be a day, no more tears, no more pain, and no more fears. There will be a day, and the burdens of this place will be no more. We'll see Jesus face to face. But until that day, we'll hold on to your way. Though the journey seems so long, if you're walking on your own, there's never been a step. But you walk down alone, so don't lose your heart. Joy you bring, and the beauty that's in store. How is the hurt of life been? But I hold on to this hope, you breathe. There will be a place where no more suffering. There will be a day with no more, no more pain, no more fear. There will be a day when the burdens of this place will be no more. We'll see Jesus face to face. But I'm still hold on to you always. No more tears, no more pain, no more fears. There will be a day when the burdens of this place will be no more. We'll see Jesus face to face. There will be a day when no more, no more pain, no more fear. Thanks for making the Morning Journey Lynchburg Living's best morning show 4 years in a row.
It just made my morning.
The Morning Journey with Kenny and Brittany, weekdays at 5:30. WRVL Lynchburg, WVTW HD3 Charlottesville, WVTR HD3 Marion, WVTF HD3 Roanoke, WVRI Clifton Forge. There I was, empty-handed, crying out from the pit of my despair. There you were, in the shadows, holding out your hand, you made me feel. And now where would I be without you? Where would I be? Jesus, you were the voice in the desert, calling me out in the dead of night, fighting my battle of glory. You are my rescue story, lifting me up from the ashes, carrying my soul from death to life, bringing me from glory to glory. You are my rescue story. You are my rescue story. You are. You were right in the pages, before I had a name, before I needed grace. Oh, it's the song of redemption. Every time I ran away, you allowed my shame. And now where would I be without you? Where would I be? Jesus, you are the voice in the dead, calling me out in the dead of night, crying my battle through. You are my rescue story, lifting me up from the ashes, carry my soul from death to life, bringing me from glory to glory. You are my rescue story. Never gave up on me. Never gave up on me. You are my testimony. Oh, you never gave up on me. Never gave up on me. You are my testimony. Oh, never give up on me. You never give up on me. Oh, this is my testimony. You are, you are. Oh, I never give up on you. You are, you are. Yeah, you are. Good God Almighty, I hope you.
Oh, I can't get this. Sucks. I'll just make that room. Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to go ahead and stand clear here for a church ceremony. And while I'm doing this, we're going to look at, this is the first ceremony, we're going to look at what is very clear to all of us. And that is in the beginning. In the beginning, there was nothing. There was nothing. There was nothing except for God. On day one, God said, "Let there be light." There was light. But in that midst of beginning, there was only God. And we look at that and we come to conclusion, like, how? You see, we all have that one thought where we're like, wait, you know where I'm going with that. We have that one thought that's like, wait. And in that thought, we think. We think deeply, deeply, deeply. And some kids go by their parents, or some adults go by people, and say that they believe in God. Say that they believe in the Holy Spirit. But in reality, they don't know the Holy Spirit. They haven't read the Holy Spirit. They haven't read the Bible. They haven't read that. And which means that they're Christian, they're all of that. They don't know anything about it. They don't know anything about the book, the Bible. All I would assume that they would know is this story, the beginning. You see, in the beginning, there was nothing but God. There was light. Day one, he called for light and said, "Let there be light." There was light. Let me make sure I'm. Okay. Now, day two, he called for waters. Waters. He called, and God separated the waters and nothingness into the moisturized and clouds and all the skies above. You see, in the beginning, there was nothing but God. In the beginning, there was nothing but God. And people assume, how was God created? Who created God? Because in our brains, in our minds, we know that we all come from somebody. We all come from somebody. We come from our moms. We were born and raised from our moms. But we think, and it's the same thing with God. But no. The real question is, for some of you guys, is who created God? Who created God himself? God himself is a spirit, not a person. God himself is a spirit, not a person. And therefore, he's a spirit, and the spirit of God is God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. But wait, he is a spirit, and he is always with us. He's not a person. We will never see God, I don't think, in heaven. I don't think. Wait, yes, we will. And you think, if God's a spirit, he's not a person, then who is going to judge when we get to those gates? Who is going to judge? And that will be God. He is a spirit that can talk. He is a spirit that can make stuff happen. It's not magic. There's no such thing as magic. Magic is not real. Magic is fake. Magic is not real, and magic is fake. we think to ourselves that God has all of us in our hands. He does. He has the whole wide world in his hands. Now, Jesus, we're not talking about Jesus at the moment. And day 3, God named the waters the sea. The sea. He gathered together the waters of the sea and exposing dry ground, he named the dry land earth. Earth itself. Now, in the Bible, in the beginning, it only states earth itself. In the Bible, it does not state any other of the planets. But look. He said, let there be light. He talked about the sun and the earth and the moon. That's all he talked about. There was no other planets, no big boom back then. And some people wonder, what in the world? That's not possible. We come to conclusion that how could just one man create Earth? How could one man create a planet? How can one man do that all in one? We come to think that he's one of us. He is a person. Reality. He is a spirit. And in spirits, they talk. In spirits, they do all of this stuff. They can do anything. Now, on the 7th day, we all know God rested. Or do we all know that? We're going to use some examples. And this has happened in my life and is still going on. When we are young, which when you guys are watching, who were born in the 1900s, well, this wasn't a big deal. This wasn't anything. I'm in a group chat that there's a lot of drama every day. There's a lot of drama that starts and doesn't ever end. It doesn't ever knock out. It stays the same. And we come to the conclusion that we are little tiny ants talking on our smartphone, talking on our smartphone, going back and forth, when we are just kids, and that drama right there is a little tiny speck that just lays there, and it will be forgotten in 2 months, probably 2 months, but we still be probably memorized. But in 2 months, that little tiny speck will stay there. A little tiny speck will stay right there. And you guys argued about that speck. That speck is no need to argue about. That speck will just stay there. But we have some people that like to bagger onto that speck and keep that speck going. And that is when you leave. You leave that speck and those people who like to start that speck and keep that speck engaged with the people of the chat. And I'm like, some drama that I'm in, involves me and even me myself, I love to just prove them wrong because they are wrong. But sometimes, people don't like to be proven wrong, so they keep on aggravating on to that situation to get a chance to prove me wrong and to find a way to have blame on me. And they keep on aggravating on that speck and it's just boom. It's tantrum at that point. In life, we go on and in life, You guys didn't have the people that lived in the 900s didn't have, you know, didn't have the phones we have today, Snapchat involved. You guys didn't have that. And when we're kids, we take the responsibility to deal with stuff ourselves because we have taken the responsibility to have a phone. We have taken the responsibility to be there for the friends that we have chosen. And that is why the state has said, pick your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely because those friends will be with you until, something ever happened. But if you have chosen that friend and that friend chose you, and that friend chose you, you guys know that you guys be buddies forever. But in middle school, in middle term ages, we know that sometimes people can't keep friends. The drama and tantrum gets involved and friendship. They can get involved with other people. They get involved with other people and then they get involved and then something happens between them. Pick your friends wisely because your friends will be there forever. Your friends will have you memorized in the future. And nowadays, I'm not saying it wasn't like it back then, but nowadays you will remember your friends because you will have your friends forever. And when there's drama, your friends, they'll get involved and stuff. Let me just get to the point. In life, we have two options. Live it or leave it. What I mean by leave is don't live it. Two options in life is live it or leave it. And I'm saying that speaking for everyone. Live life or leave life. A lot of people choose other ways to life. People do drugs. People are just bad. You can't change what other people do. You can talk to them and tell them how you want them to change. The rarest way, not the rarest way, but the most exhaled way is we talk to them about the glory. We talk to them about Lord and God himself. We talk to him about Jesus and God and how you can be forgiven. If you do drugs, you can be forgiven. You can pull up a chair. You see these homeless people on the road because they do drugs. You can pull up a chair, sit next to them, and talk about glory. Talk about God. And talk about what he can do for you. Take this fishing pole as an example. You see, in the fishing pole, it's very, very wide right here. Let me get close up to the camera. No. It gets thinner and thinner when it goes down. Thinner and thinner. And if I were to hold it all from here, it would break. And that's what life is. Life, you start from here. And you get involved with these immature friends that the state says, be careful with the friends you choose. You have some friends that are bad, that gets you into trouble. And if any friend gets you into stuff that you should not be involved in and you follow, look at these kids at school. Their friend, let's say, for example, vapes. This little friend doesn't vape. This little friend who vapes said, hey man, want to try this? Takes a puff, likes the puff, starts getting addicted to the puffs, buys him a puff. Boom. You know what that just was? Uncommunication. I'm very, very disappointed in both of them. That's why we all state is pick the friends you choose. Pick the friends you choose. You got a girlfriend, you got a boyfriend. You want to pick the right girlfriend. You want to pick the right boyfriend, which will be duh because they're going to be your mate. They're going to be your mate for a little while. You know, best friends are there to stay. If you're a boyfriend and a girlfriend, you're just mandatory. You know, you're gonna meet that best friend and then you're gonna leave that best friend. You know, there's a stating that says all girls are the same. No, that stating has nothing to do with the Bible. I understand, but what I'm stating is when you're in a relationship, young age, when you're in a relationship in young age, and you hurt your mate, you hurt your girlfriend or you hurt your boyfriend. And when you're in high school, there's this thing called cheating. And not just high school, but everywhere around. Cheating. Cheating is against the code law in the Bible. You may not cheat, and if you cheat, you will go to hell. But it states in the Bible that you can be forgiven for anything. Anything. You can be forgiven about anything. You just, once you ask for forgiveness, and if you do it again, it doesn't mean you're sorry. You know, it doesn't mean that you are actually sorry. You look at all these people, and they vape. They're kids. They vape. They're high school. They vape. You just can't do anything about it. You know, if I had a one-on-one conversation right now with someone in school who vaped, I would love to sit down with them in that chair right there that I just touched that chair 2 minutes ago. In that chair, I would sit down with them. I will sit down with them and I will talk to them. I will ask them, why do you vape? You know, because some of these kids vape and their parents do not know about it. And that usually comes to the conclusion that they got it from a friend. A friend, but you know, you got a friend, you know, you know, you got this friend right there, the cool kid, you know, who vapes and all. You want to be cool like them. Yeah. What's up, dude? Yeah. You got that vape. Yeah. Right there. Boom. Right there. That handshake is for friends. And that friend is not your real friend. I mean, he would probably be there for you if there was drama. But that's not a right friend to have. You know, I'm not speaking there for half of everyone. I'm speaking for all of you. To pick wise friends that will be for you, be there for you. Theoretically, be there for you. Talk to you. Now you got these fake friends that you choose, and you're crying over there in the corner because your family member, one of your family members died, and you want to talk to your friend because you're crying, and your friend doesn't give you any attention whatsoever, and that friend is only choosing you because of your coolness, because of you. Just like some boys choose girls over their body, and they're only there for their body. That's exactly what friends can do to friends. They can only be there because they're cool, and then what they clout. Clout is the definition of coolness and famous. And we can't stop that. You know, what we can only do is come to them, you know, and tell them about the Bible. Now I'm holding this fishing pole still is because once you're down in life, life gets thinner as it goes. Life gets thinner as it goes, and you're wondering, what in the world is he talking about? Life gets thinner and using a fishing stick. What I mean is, you start in the middle of life. You start in the middle. You can either go the unthin way, or you can go the thin way. And the thin way is meaning you're on a line, but you have chosen the wrong friends, and you're about to get yourself in real trouble. That could probably avoid you from communicating with Jesus and having that person to talk to you, because Jesus is because Jesus is the only person who will be truly there for you. And I'm talking friend-wise. Will be truly friend-wise, which means you shouldn't pick friends over Jesus. And I'm saying this there for all of you. Life is very thin. You can go the route where it's so thin that you're going to have to hold it all up. You're going to have to pay your bills and all of this, but you're addicted to drugs because of your friend made you that. And now you guys aren't friends. You're sitting on a line where you can't buy any more drugs that you're addicted to, so you just fork out all your money, and you're on this line. You can't hold it all up. And if you do, it'll break. It'll break. You cannot hold it all up. Or you can go this way towards Jesus and pick the right friends for you. And this, you can easily hold up. This right here, you can easily hold up. I mean, you can hold this up easily because you're with Jesus. And I'm not saying that Jesus gives you power or anything like that, but it gives you the glory. And it gives you forgiveness. And if you still are on the thin path, you can still ask for forgiveness. What I'm saying is no matter what, we still have Jesus with us. No matter if we hate God, no matter if we hate God, no matter if we just don't care about any of that stuff. You know, if you hate God and one of your friends asks you and come up, oh, you can't join this gang or this, if you can't be my friend because you love God. What do you say? Because that's the friend that gives you faith. That's the friend that is there silencing for you. That's the friend that is bad. And he says, I will not be your friend no more. If you like God and if you're a Christian. You're stuck in that line between, what do I say? I want this and I want this, but I also want this, but I can't have both because I'm going to lose him. And I can't lose this because I'm going to lose, all that free money that he gives me to get things, to get bad stuff, to get the hot stuff, to get the girls on me. No, I want them girls. So, and I'm just going to block out this. And I'm going to go with this. Right there, he just blocked out and put a straight up line between himself, and God. And that line is hard to pass through because that line will always have a stretch mark of where that happened. That line will always be there. Your friends can lead you to a lot of stuff. And I'm not talking the kind of stuff where I'm talking theoretically here. Fights, drama, tantrum, drugs, anything, cops. That is why we all say, is pick the friends, pick wise friends, wise ones that will be there for you, ones that will be there for you, basically, ones that are good. And that's your decision. That's your decision to pick your friends. It's not your mom's decision. It's not your grandpa's decision. It's your decision to pick your friends. I have friends. And sometimes our friends get into fights and arguments in group chats. But you're his friend. You're his friend. And you would protect both of them and defend both of them. But they're going at it. They want to fight. And you're just sitting there like, well, I promised him and him that I would always be there for him. And he's like, come on, Zeke. Come on, come help me with this dude. But the drama is always for something. Like this dude probably, they just want to fight at it. And I don't want to get yelled at, because this is my perspective. I don't want to get yelled at, but I also don't want to get yelled at by him. So you're stuck because you picked these two friends that you knew from the beginning that they were terrible. But you're not thinking that. You're not thinking that. You're thinking what you were going to go for. You don't want to go for any because they're both your friends. And if you just say, no, I'm not helping you, and then you're not their friend anymore. And therefore, there's only one thing to do. And that one thing is to pick the person who is right in the situation. Pick the person who is right and not in the wrong. You shouldn't have feelings for this one that's in the wrong. You should know right from the start who to protect and who to defend. Stupid table. And if they're really bad friends, and you defend the person who's in the right in a good way, and they get their whole gang on you, then just remember that you do not fight them. You do not engage in any conflict of them. You report it to the authority, the local authorities, because if you don't push them, if you don't say anything to them, and they keep on engaging you, you know you're in the wrong, and you're in the right, and they're in the wrong. You'll just have that good feeling like, yay, yes. I just have to answer a few questions. I'm getting out of here. It's exactly what you will do. I will be back at next eternity break.
Jesus, but I was only got one life to live. I let every second point to live. Only Jesus. All the kingdoms built, all the trophies won, crumbled in the dust, let it stand down. 'Cause all that really mattered. And I have the truth to ones I love, with my life to prove that there is only one. His name will last forever. And I don't want anyone else. I don't care if they remember. Only Jesus. And I've only got one life to live. I'll let every second point. Only Jesus. Jesus is the only thing. Jesus is the only name. Jesus is the only name to remember. Oh, Jesus is the only name. Jesus is the only name. Jesus is the only name to remember. I don't want to live alone. I don't care if they remember. Only Jesus. I've only got one life. I'll let every second point. Only Jesus. I don't want to leave a legacy. I don't care if they remember me. Only Jesus.
Every day you make a lot of decisions, and one of those decisions is what you listen to. So we just wanted to say thank you for deciding to listen to The Journey.
I love it.
Life, hope, music, The Journey.
Every day this never-ending pressure tries to take its claim over my heart. I have tried to hold it all together, but time and time again I fall apart. But that's where I find my life was never mine at all. You are the one inside, always in control. When it feels like all of this pain is never gonna end, to my knees, got all of these things I don't understand, don't understand. I will let the weight of my fears fall like sand. Out of my hands and into yours. Out of my hands and into yours. Letting go of worries I can't measure. Holding on to truth that's healing me. Knowing I can trust you is a treasure. Eyes wide open now, I finally see it. It's here that I find my life is never mine at all. You're still the one inside, always in control. To my knees, now all of these things I don't understand, don't understand. I will let the weight of my fears fall like sand. Out of my hands and into yours. Out of my hands and into yours. Oh, yours. Take this out of my hands. Take this out of my hands. Take this out of my hands. It's out of my hands. Nothing that you can handle. God, you are strong enough. Only you can take this out of my hands, out of my hands. Created all my sorrows, worthy of all my stripes. Thank you, Lord, this is out of my hands. When it feels like all of this pain is gone, I feel my knees, but all of these things, I will let the weight of my fear fall. It's out of my hands.
Your favorite songs, overnight or anytime.
I'll listen to it always. It just makes such a difference in my life.
Life, hope, music. The Journey.
This world has nothing for me. This life's not my own. I know you go before me. I am not alone. This mountain rises high. The way seems so clear. I know that you go with me, so I will never fear. I will trust you. We will not be moved. We will trust in you. And we won't be shaken. We will trust in you. We will not be moved. We will trust in you. Yeah, we won't be shaken. We will trust in you. We will not be moved. We will trust in you. We won't be shaken. We won't be shaken.
been listening to the Journey for a while, and when my children started listening to the radio, they get the songs planted like little seeds in their heart. And recently, it's just cool to watch them in church in the morning during praise and worship time because they know these songs and they're lifting their hands high to the Lord. And it's all because I feel like that little seed was planted in their heart. Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm part of the Journey family.
Life, hope, music, the Journey. The My Journey FM app.
So many different artists.
Music, hope, and encouragement. Anywhere, anytime.
Brings you to a whole new level.
Your favorite Journey artists all on your phone.
A lot of encouragement.
If you want to help share that hope and encouragement, you just have to tap Give Now to support the Journey. The My Journey FM app. Get it today in your app store.
What are you running into now?
Ow, just my desk this time.
You're always running into things.
Well, I am rather clumsy. Just ask my husband, Phil. I'm always running into furniture or stubbing my toe on a dog toy. Or it's really bad when we're in public, because normally I end up bumping into people.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I have no spatial awareness.
Well, here's some spatial awareness for you. We're the third planet from the sun in space.
I don't think that has to do with outer space.
Oh.
The Morning Journey with Kenny and Brittany. Weekdays at 5:30.
Anytime a heart turns from darkness to light, anytime temptation comes and someone stands to fight, anytime somebody lives to serve and not be served, I know. God is on the move, God is on the move in many mighty ways. God is on the move, hallelujah. God is on the move today. Anytime in weakness, someone falls from the gates. Lord, there's to speak the truth that sets men free. Anytime the choice is made to stand upon the word, I know. God is on the move, God is on the move in many mighty ways. God is on the move, God is on the move today. Anytime the gospel stirs a searching soul, and someone says, send me, here I go. I know.
Life's chance, a new purpose. Find it here. Life, hope, music. Listener supported. The Journey.
Lately I've been reeling, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm. Just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never started back in my bones. Before my heart turns into stone. So won't somebody please pass the megaphone? I'll shout it on the count of three. I'm pretty night. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. I'm pretty night. Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Back when I was young, my eyes were full of, but now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feel like the cycle never stops. Feel like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So will somebody please pass the megaphone? I'll shout it on the count of three. I'm pretty night. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. I'm pretty night. Cause this is do or die. The time is coming, make a choice. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose. Let it go. Let it go. Let it move. Joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy down in my heart to stay.
Want to partner with the Journey in sharing hope? Just tap Give Now on the My Journey FM app, or click the red donate heart at myjourneyfm.com. Listener support. The Journey.
Come out of sadness from wherever you've been. Come broken hearted, let rescue begin. Come find your mercy, oh sinner, come kneel. Earth has no sorrow, heaven can't heal. So lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. Oh, I'm broken. Lift up your face. Oh, wanderer, come home. You're not too far. So lay down your hurt, lay down your heart. Come as you are.
There's hope for the hopeless and all those who stray. Come sit at the table, come taste the grace. There's rest for the weary, rest that endures. Earth has no sorrow, heaven can cure. Lay down your lay down your shame. There's joy for the morning, summer be still. Earth has no sorrow, heaven can heal. Earth has no sorrow, heaven can heal. So lay down your lay down your shame.
Hi, I'm Sammy Shea, Director of Development at the Salvation Army, and I'm part of the Journey family.
I'm back. I do want to say we always have church in this courtroom on Thursdays. So tune in live. It'll always be early in the morning. Like this early in the morning. It'll always be this early. Or sometimes it might be at night. I did midday. So that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go ahead and place the camera over there where it was, facing the American flag. And we are going to play music. About 2 songs. And I'm gonna clean up everything. And we're gonna go ahead and end it here. If you love this, make sure you tune in on Thursday. It's always going to be at 4 o'clock. I think it's at 4 till 5 o'clock. So make sure you tune in, and we'll end it from here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. If you guys are still up pulling an all-nighter, we are always here for you guys. Now we will continue this video until I'm done cleaning up. Have a wonderful night, guys. Wonderful night. Once you guys hear the Bad Boys song come on, that's when after the Bad Boys song comes on, that'll be the end of it all. Thank you so much.
WRVL Lynchburg, WVTW HD3 Charlottesville, WVTR HD3 Marion, WVTF HD3 Roanoke, WVRI Clifton Forge. One day there'll be no more waiting left for us. One day there'll be no more children longing for. One day when the kingdom comes right here where we stand, we will see the promised land. One day there'll be no more lives taken to see. One day there'll be no more need for high speed. One day every tear that falls will be wiped by his hand. We will see the promised land. Hallelujah. We'll be healed from this heartache. Been feeling the darkest night. We know that the light will come and we'll be healed. Hallelujah. One day there'll be no more anger left in our lives. One day the color of our skin won't cause a divide. One day we'll be family standing hand in hand, and we will see the promised land. Hallelujah. We'll be healed from this heart. It's been feeling. We know that the light will come and there will be healing. One day every knee will bow, every tongue will confess. One day when I'm tired and weary, bones find their rest. One day when the power of evil falls to an end, we will see the promised land. We will see the promised land. Hallelujah. Sign up to the Empower Your Journey Kids Club. Get all the details and sign up at myjourneyfm.com. White lies and desperation, hard times and conversations. No one should ever love me like you do. Sometimes my bad decisions define my false suspicion. No one should ever love me like you do. While I'm
this road. You save my hands from how you really love who I really am. I push you away till you want it go. You go roses on my bed, so loved by you. To be loved by you. To be loved by you. Last night, confidence was shaking. My own, my pants were saying, no one should ever love me like this road. You saved my hands from how you really are, who I really am. I push you away, you want to go. You roses on to be loved by you. To be loved by you. To be loved by you. I push you through to see. I'm a free man. I'm a man. I can't watch our worship on the screen. We got a rock star preacher who won't wake us from our dreams. We want our blessings in our pocket. We keep our missions overseas. For the hurting in our city, would we even cross the street? But we want to see the heart set free and the silence here. The water slow down and our land be real. But we simply want to see change in the world out there. It's gotta start right here. It's gotta start right now. It's gotta start right here. It's gotta start right now. I'm like the brother of the prodigal who turned his nose and puffed his chest. He didn't run off like his brother, but his soul was just as big. What if the church don't what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you work and you hit that tree, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like I'm cutting food? If you get hot, then you get cool.
You chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother, and you chuck it on your father. You chuck it on your brother, and you chuck it on your sister. You chuck it on your best friend, and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody not giving over day. Police now giving no break. Not the old soldier man not giving no break. Not even the matter man giving no break. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Just let me know. Yeah, just gonna go to that room out. Rain, that's what I still think.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you work and you got trees, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You took it on that one. You took it on this one. You took it on your mother and you took it on your father. You took it on your brother and you took it on your sister. You took it on that one and you took it on me. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're not giving nobody. Police not giving no break. Not soldier man not giving no break. Not even your actor not giving no break. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
See ya.